So last year we were supposed to put on a show in a town, and it had a drought and they didn't have any cows, so we had to cancel our show. It gave me the idea that we needed to buy portable stalls that could be taken to the places where there were cattle. And this has worked pretty well because Wyoming actually has a few really nice facilities with no stall. I'm Audra Gord. This is my partner, Gordon Bray. Together we own Triangle T Productions, LLC. We do cutting course productions. And the reason we decided to get stalls is that in the state of Wyoming, where we live and we do NCHA cutting shows, is that only a few towns actually had cattle and stalls and an arena, a venue. We bought these stalls, we did some research, we looked around, we talked to different people. We really liked Kelvin at Lakeland, and we are really sold on these stalls because years ago, Gordy put together older ones that were really heavy and really difficult to work with, and these turn out to be great. So once you get a system together and you have it figured out, they go together super nice. They're aluminum, they're light, and they are portable, and you can take them apart, and they're also so sturdy.
Every equine sport
Has horses that kick and will stand in the stall and kick all night long. It does not affect this puckboard at all. Those horses can stand in there. So we have one scratch on one stall, and it was from a horse who took his teeth and raked him down the side of the stall. One scratch. So they are really strong.
it was a long drawn out process. We called 2 or 3 different stall companies and everything, and yes, with me working with the older stalls, steel stalls that were heavy, the pin systems are a nightmare to work with and everything. I just kind of Googled portable stalls, and Lakeland came up at the top. So I just got a hold of Kelvin, and he explained them to me, explained the weight, the pin system and everything, and it was kind of a no-brainer. It makes them a heck of a lot easier to set up.
So the biggest impact for us here in the state of Wyoming, and I think this applies to a lot of northern and western states, is that we're able to produce a lot more cuttings. Because if you only have one venue, you're going to use the cattle up, and then the costs go way up having to truck those cattle in from farther and farther and farther away. This way, we can take the cutting to where the cattle are. We've rented our stalls to Colorado multiple times, and we've had calls from a lot of other states. It's easy. You can set them up a day ahead of your event, and we can have our crew come in and take them down the day after. They're very portable. That's what they're designed to do. The solid walls on the inside and the back really help, but then the ventilation on top. And we have had so many positive comments. A lot of the venues here around this area are old, and so the stalls they're either, they've deteriorated, or that these are beautiful. People comment on how nice they look, how smoothly they, like all the doors work. And this is a smart design on the door. But for the most part, I would say these stalls are fantastic, and they always function, which people really appreciate.
We were in Texas when they showed up, and the delivery process, they told us they were going to be there at a certain time, certain day. I had to call, hired a kid to come in and
With a telehandler.
With a telehandler and offload them for us. He didn't have to wait around. Everything was set up. It was great.
Lakeland is really responsive if you have an issue. They work with us, they value our business, and they have been actually great to deal with. It's not like things don't happen, but you're able to call and talk to your rep, and they're great about it. And if they can't get back to you, somebody else does. So I would say their customer service is excellent.
Yeah, anybody that needs portable stalls, whether 100 or 20, I would call Lakeland to get them.
I would, and I recommend them to lots of people.